Alright, so we got a computer here. It's an old computer. It's not, or it's not old. I actually don't know the year of it. Yikes. I don't know anything about this computer really. But I'm gonna take it apart and try to look for parts. Does it say? No. Alright, so I haven't taken this thing apart yet. Or ever, so I kind of don't know how this thing comes apart. That is the ventilation, I'd assume. This is an all-in-one HP with touchscreen, but the screen is busted and it does not work anymore. Do I take? Okay, yeah, there we go. Take the speaker or the speaker cover off. Okay. This is going to be difficult with this single hand. Alright. Okay. There we go. Oh, that sucks. Dang it. This is probably not the way I should be doing this. Just the sole purpose that this could break everything in it. Yeah, just like that. I kind of suspected as much. Well, dang. Everything's kind of upside down for y'all, so... let's see. Can I, like, pry that off? Is there... Oh, no, there's probably... Yeah, I think those are the tabs to get it out. Okay. I don't exactly know. That's the speaker. Here's a screw. I'm gonna go. Well, I don't have a screwdriver, the right size screwdriver for that. So I'm gonna flip this over, get this off, and then I will return. Well, after ripping that off, I realized that I can pry this part off. Oh, I'm bleeding. Oh, whatever. But I just realized that I could pry this off, and then take these screws off, and I think that would allow me to get inside a lot easier. So I will do that, and then I will return. So I ended up not having the right screwdriver, so I have to get a few more. And it's snowing, or it snowed. It's iced over, so it's kind of icy. But I think for this computer, honestly think it's kind of a... I don't know if I'll be able to get salvage any good parts, but I think I'll get some parts. Whoa! Well, that's why I started filming, to see if I would fall. But I'm gonna get a screwdriver. Got the 2 screwdrivers, and I'm about to go back inside to grab, or see if I can get any more tools. Alright, so I got the screwdriver, and I'm going to go ahead and take these screws off on the sound bar, just to take them off, and just to have them off. And then I'll be back when I do that. So I'm also taking this bottom screw out. I got this one out. I feel like I need to take this one out as well. Well, I mean, I have to, but I feel like it would loosen tension, because I can't really take the other one out very easily without probably breaking something. Not like I already have, but I will be back when I unscrew all this. So the bracket that holds the computer up right here, these screws are like basically pins, so I had to pull them out, and yeah, that's the bracket gone. Now we have to get this bottom part out without breaking a lot of it. So I think what I'll do is, I think I could pop the screen off probably. Maybe. I don't want to bust the LED or LCD. Maybe I could pry it off with a screwdriver, but I don't really like the idea of that, so I might just try to flip it over and see if it will come out without me doing much. Alright. Okay, so I ended up, so there's little tabs that I have to undo to pull the LCD off, and it I've never seen the inside of a all-in-one computer, and this is a first for me, and it just looks super, I don't know, janky. This ribbon, I can't even tell if that's a ribbon cable. It just kind of looks like a thick piece of foil, kind of bent and flipped around right there. It's kind of hard to show it, but this ribbon cable is like flipped and bent and everywhere, every which direction. I've never put together one, so I don't know if that's really how you're supposed to do it, which, these are like crappy all-in-ones computers. Yeah, there's a ribbon cable right there. Let me see if I can get that out. I don't really want to use my fingers, but I don't have a good enough screwdriver. I think that is for the speaker, maybe? No, that's for the power button, never mind. So that ribbon cable's out. I'm gonna get the rest of the screen off, and then I will return when I get that off. Okay, that was a lot easier than I actually thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be really difficult, but I just kind of pulled on it and popped out. So a lot of this is just super weird. This is the RAM, I'm pretty sure. That's something this is what I'm really looking for. I'm looking for the RAM to see if I could put it in my laptop over there. There's this ribbon cable. I'm gonna pop it out. I really don't like using my fingers for this, but I kind of, where'd that screwdriver go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so this, I kind of taking off the bottom screws for the bracket. I kind of ended up cracking the screwdriver a little bit, so I need to get a new one. For anybody watching who actually does this for a living or does this professionally, and please put in the comments how bad of a job I'm doing, because this is really crude and honestly really just, I don't know, I feel like it's not the best way of doing it or going about this. So there's this plug right here. I kind of feel like I'm not going to tug on that anymore. There's this. I don't know what that is. There's the fan. I kind of want to salvage this just because a fan is a fan. It's free fan, and it's perfectly fine. It never made noise whenever we used it, and it was perfectly fine whenever I played really crappy Steam games on it. So here's some little like painter's tape. I don't know. I just hold the wires in place. Overall, I'm pretty sure that the cable management in these things is crazy. I've never seen one like it. I think this is no? Wait, is it a speaker? So on the screen, wait, no, speakers are there. This is the top. Okay, so this is where the webcam is too. That's a webcam slider just to block it out. There's this cable that runs all the way over here. That runs underneath the fan to here. So this is the webcam cable. This is the fan cable. I don't know what these are. I took the screen off. Well, not totally. I still have a few cords I have to, or a few plugs I have to pull. This is for the speaker, I assume. Yes. These are for the left and right channel speakers. I'll pop those out. I might be able to salvage these, to be honest. Oh man, I wish I had like tweezers to do this, so it's easier, because I don't really have fingernails. The right channel was easy to pull out, but the left channel is giving me problems. Let me get this ribbon cable out. And these cables, I don't know what they're for. Oh wait, power supply, right? No, not power supply. power. No, this is the disk drive. Huh. Wait a minute. I'm probably doing a really bad job right now. I'm gonna take the webcam plug out. If I can't even get it out. Some of these plugs are just really difficult. Let's see. I don't know, actually. I feel like I don't know what this plugs to, actually. I don't know what this plugs to either. I've been covering the camera the whole time. I am a moron. Okay, so RAM, a lithium battery? What? Never ever seen a battery inside of a computer. That's so odd and bizarre. Huh. That's interesting. That's the battery I was looking for a guitar tuner. Wow. CPU. That? Because if that's the CPU, that is... No, maybe. Holy crap, this is just really compact. I would have never thought, like, you could fit so much stuff in here. It's crazy. There's another plug I gotta pull. I really hate pulling these plugs. I'm just so resistant. Okay, so that's the screen. Almost fully detached. There's one more plug I have to pull. And then I can take the screen away. Okay, so that's the LCD. Broken LCD, by the way. Gone. Out of the way. So now I can work on this without that in the way. I'm feeling like taking the disk drive out. I want to salvage this too, so I kind of want to pop this ribbon cable. Honestly, I don't think I'd be able to do much with this since it's I'm pretty sure it's a model specific, and it's well, I don't know if it's connected directly to the motherboard, so if I could, take it out and put it in another one of these models, then maybe. I don't know. There's another cable. It's kind of, these angles are kind of awkward, but the whole reason I came here was for DRAM. And I want to get this out. But I feel really not confident in pulling it out. I'm going to go ahead and unplug the fan right here. There's the fan. This wire comes down here. This one. Pull that out. Yeah, okay, that's a really tiny wire for a webcam. Which I'm not surprised. These webcams on laptops and all-in-one computers are pretty small, so. I am tearing up the wire, which, I'm just salvaging what I can, and I'm not really looking for webcams. Okay. So this is not the power supply, I don't think. It might be, it might not be. I can't really tell. I need to unscrew it, but I need to get the webcam part off. I think it just kind of pops off. Probably not. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it's gonna pop off, so I'll just continue with up here. So this plug is for the LCD. I'll pull it out since I don't need it anymore. Left and right channels. I still need to pull the right channel out, so that's the left channel gone. I think I can just pop these off. Yeah, okay. Yep. So there's the speakers out. I'm gonna unscrew these screws and try to get this motherboard out, just because it would be a lot easier to mess with the motherboard if it was not on there. This is the power button, so I don't really need a power button. I can't really get this out, and I think I might have, no? Might have broke it. I'll just leave it there for now, but I'll try to get this motherboard out, and then, actually, hold on, before I even do that, what is this? Does this say, is this the network card? I think it might be. I want to know where the CPU is. I want to say it's under this. Under I don't want to sound weird and not know what I'm talking about. I think it's the heatsink. So I'm going to take the fan, the heatsink, I think, off, and then I'll try to get the motherboard out. Or I'll probably leave it in there, because just to keep it in there. But I will return when I do that. Oh, my string's stuck in this. Alright, be back. Fan is out. Heatsink will be coming out soon. I have to unscrew those. I already have it. Yeah, this is the heatsink, I'm pretty sure. So, I have hair in my mouth, but I will return when I get this out. I'm still really surprised about the battery. This battery, I don't know what it's for. I'm really surprised there's a battery inside of a computer. I've never heard of that. I mean, it's the first time me taking apart a computer, so there's going to be a lot of things I've never heard of, but still, that's bizarre to me anyways. But I will return once I get the heatsink out. Heatsink is off. And yeah, I guess this is the CPU. That is thermal paste. Wow. I would have never guessed a CPU could be that small. That's crazy. I don't even know how many cores would be in this thing. Like, 1? How many could you fit in that? 2, maybe? Because I think my laptop, it's either a 4 or 6. I think it's no, it's an 8, I think. I don't know. Let me pull it up. Okay, so my CPU is AMD Ryzen 5 3550. It is a 4-core processor, or a 4-core, 1 socket. Yeah. Okay. So, and I'm assuming it's probably like, maybe, I don't think it's that big. It might be smaller. I have no idea. But this is really interesting to see that this all-in-one computer, or that CPUs can actually get that small. I would have never guessed that they could. I think I might have got thermal paste on my bed. But yeah, here's the heatsink. Yeah, this is really interesting. I still have some wires to pull before I can take the motherboard out. Oh wait, can I just... Oh, that was easy. I got that wire out. I think this is the power supply. I want to say it is. Zoom out for this, just because it's easier. But I want to say this is the power supply, just because I haven't really seen anything that looks like a power supply. So I'm gonna unplug this one too. I don't want to pull by the wires. That's just stupid. Try to pry it off with a screwdriver. That does not sound good. Okay. There we go. And I have that one out, so now I could unscrew this and take it out. Okay, and that's what I'm gonna do. So this is the hard drive. It's a whole terabyte? Oh my gosh. I didn't even know this computer had a whole terabyte. That's insane. What the heck? That is crazy. I did not think this was... I just realized the power supply is the cord you plug into the wall, and... Oh my god. Okay. This is insane. I would have never guessed a whole terabyte would be on this. I'm glad I was careful on the wires. That's insane. Well, I'm definitely saving this. I don't think I could ever use it on my laptop unless it was like an adapter that I could use to plug it in through USB and plug these into something. But that's crazy. I did not think this had a whole terabyte in it. Holy moly. That's insane. That's awesome too. Okay, so I'm kind of dumb, but that's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the disk drive just because it's the easiest, and I think it's just one screw, and I can just pop it off. Yeah, pop it, slide it out, and that's a disk drive. Okay, so that's 2 things I've shot, or 3 things actually, 4 or 5. Well, if you count the speakers by themselves, because it's both left and right channels. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 things. 4 things, and if you want to count the heatsink, then 5. But so far, I'm actually surprised that I'm still surprised about that being 1 whole terabyte in this all-in-one computer. Like, even my laptop only has half a terabyte. But I ordered it half a terabyte just to keep it less expensive. But let's see. So I think I'll take this one out, and I think I'll go ahead and take the motherboard out, because I still want to get this RAM out just to get it. I wish I had read how much RAM this is. I have to search up the model to see how much is in it, or the specs of this. So I will return whenever I get the motherboard out. Okay, I went ahead and took this out because it was just kind of right here, screwed down. I don't know exactly what this is. I was gonna say network card, but that says net on it, and I might just be dumb. That might not even be a network card. That could just be the name of the company. But I went ahead and took this out, and I think I can go ahead and lift the motherboard out, unless there's any more screws. Unless I think these. No, that's stuff for the things to screw onto the motherboard. You take these screws out of here, and it's gonna be a pain. Alright, so there's some screws, there's those screws. I think I should just be able to lift this up. Wait, hold on. Actually, I might not be able to lift it up. I think I need to. There's always these little buttons. Or not. I thought that's a button. Usually, some electronics usually have like a little metal button. I might have to take that off actually. So, I'll go ahead and do that, so it's easier. I really hope that this video isn't too bad. It's not good quality because I'm holding the camera and taking apart a computer, and I'm like pausing every time I take a piece off, and you don't really get to see it happen. But still, I hope this is a good video because I don't really want to scrap it. But I think I'm going to take the rest of the screws out just to see if I can pry this up. And I will return when I do that. So I'm kind of dumb. All the ports need to be pushed through in order for this motherboard to fall out. So there's the motherboard. I might have broke it a little bit trying to pull it out, thinking that I could just pull it out. There's all the ports. The ports don't look too bad. They don't look damaged. But I'm still just here for the RAM, and I want to get this RAM out, but don't exactly know how. I feel like I could just, these little brackets on the side hold it in. Oh, there's slots for 2 RAM, I think. One underneath and one above. That's interesting. Go ahead and, I I really don't like doing this. It's probably not the right way to do it anyways. But there is the RAM. Let's see. 8 gigabytes? What? Now this would be awesome to put in my laptop. Just because 8 gigabytes in my laptop, I did not expect this to have 8 gigabytes. That's really impressive. So I can just easily upgrade to 16, but I don't know if this is compatible with it or with the motherboard in my laptop. I really hope it is, because that would be amazing. And that is all. I think that's all the things I can really salvage from this. Power button, I don't really need a power button, but it's there. Oh no, this is the SD card slot. Never mind. Okay. SD card slot. I could salvage that, I think. Power button. I think that might also had run into the power button, maybe. Yeah, this was the SD card slot, and the power button, that's the button for the power, and this is the SD card slot. So, can't really salvage this, because I also need the ribbon cable for that, but, I mean, it'd be good if somebody needed it, so I'll take that. And this is just a wire into that, but I don't know what's under here. This could be the webcam or something. I don't know exactly. This is the wire for the webcam. The webcam's right here. I'm not really worried about a webcam, to be honest. But I think that's everything I really wanted to get out of here. This is the motherboard. I could just save it just to, I don't know, just to have it, you know. And if I need to pull any parts off of it, or like later, if I needed to pull a USB port off, then I could do that. An HDMI port. But I think I just stuck my finger in the thermal paste again. Yeah. But I'm still really surprised about this CPU. I don't know if it's possible to get it off. Probably not, but I'm really surprised about the CPU being so small, and this being a whole terabyte. That's what's really like surprising to me. I wish I could have wiped this drive before I took it apart, but I could not could not use the HDMI, because you'd have to, I couldn't find the keyboard for it, so I don't have an extra keyboard laying around, so that's that all in one computer, taken apart, and that's all the pieces we salvaged. So we salvaged the 1 terabyte hard drive, which is awesome. We have the power button and the SD card, heatsink, CD drive, 8 gigabytes of RAM, which is awesome. Both left and right channels for the speakers, the fan, and I think that was it. And I guess the motherboard, but it doesn't really matter, other than the ports. So I think that's all I can salvage from it. And thanks for watching. If you did watch, if you enjoyed watching me like take apart a computer, then that'd be cool if I did it more, because I actually really enjoy doing this. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you, or whoever's watching this, next video. I don't know what it's gonna be. It could be games, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But peace.